Hello, 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 guys. How are you? How are you? How are you? Uh, hmm, yes, I've created the machine. It now works. I've done my duty, and yeah, hmm. Yeah. Unfortunately, my headphone just disconnected itself. But yeah, I can't believe it. Like we managed to get into 500 subscribers and 500 followers on Twitch, on Twitter. Hai Konodio, hai Secret Carrot, hey Velstro, hey Smooth Jazz, hey Octavius, hey Film Delia, Al Harris. It's a sister? No, I'm not a sister. I'm not a sister. I'm a commissar. Hello, hello coronavirus. Hello. Hmm. Ah, and yes, I'm not a sister of metal. It's a it's a noticeable difference. Fortunately. Hello, Mass Dragon. Hello. Yes. Fortunately, Malitani of Ignition work. So, yeah. I really wish I have, I really wish I have, written work right now. Mm, anyway, yes, all the comments are very intriguing. I know, I know. Uh, yeah, I can't believe it. Like, we managed to reach 500 followers on Twitter and more than 500 subscriber on YouTube. Especially considering I haven't done anything on uh, YouTube, mostly VODs, but I do plan on making more content here. So at the moment, I'm currently going to make maybe okay. I plan on like getting some new stuff here into YouTube. Um, oh yeah, thank you. I guess time to throw your toaster and come here often. Well, I mean, you don't have to throw your toaster and still come here often. I will always be here. Mhm. And yeah, thank you. Okay, now what should I do? Okay, so originally I was going to yeah, I spent most of my idea for like what I was going to do on like my monthly goal. Unfortunately, that's not going to be ideal for now. So, hmm, how about I do some showcase on some of the stuff I've been working on? So, let me actually uh, load it in for a second. It's going to take a while, so in the meantime, we can talk. So, uh, how are you guys? And for our fellow Indonesians, I would just want to say congratulations for our Independence Day. We've managed to reach our 75th year. RJ! Thank, thank you, RJ. Yeah. Uh, no, Yeah, I know. Like Azura is going to be very confusing, especially when a certain Nijisanji is in chat as well. So like, but I sure I've been I've had this name for longer than Azura. Yes, the Emperor will free us from the grip of the Xenos. Hmm. Okay, so I'm currently just trying to load this thing in. Hopefully it works. Well, I hope it works. What army do I play in tabletop 40k? I usually play Adeptus Mechanicus, and I do play Astra Militarum for a bit. I do play Imperial Guard. I really like Imperial Guard. Thank you, Koska, and wait, is it Koska or Kachiki or RA? And happy Independence Day! Happy Independence Day to you too. Oh, you play Space Marines? All right. Well, do you play Primaries or Firstborn? The new name for non-Primaries Astartes. Because you know, some people are pretty particular in what kind of army people play. Okay, give me a second. I need to change my. I need to open my chat from phone because some issue. Hmm. Oh, you play CSM? Nice. Oh, why do you have PTSD from Space Marine, Octavius? I mean, they are not that bad. Oh, you play that core? Nice. Uh, wait. So do you collect? Do you collect the tabletop as well? That's nice. That's really nice if you collect the tabletop as well. Oh, you're still foreign to this tabletop world? Oh, don't worry. I can be your guide. I do like playing some tabletop. Hmm, I see. So you watch some people playing tabletop years ago? Uh, then you should be, then you should follow me so you can watch me, and maybe you can even, maybe I can teach you as well to play some tabletop. No, welcome to the world of tabletop miniature. It's kind of like a Vtuber hellhole, but like more, but like you will fall deeper if you're into it. Like I think I started my army from scratch, and it, yeah, I just, and I put something like $500 worth of models. Oh, your model got stuck in transit. Oh man, my pain are got stuck in transit. Will I start series of video guiding for 40k newbies? Maybe. I I will try to get some video in guiding people on how to play 40k. I don't think I'm the best teacher at like making a newbie friendly guide. Yeah, yes. Starting by playing Everguard is pretty good. Okay, so it's finally loaded in. Uh, and I need to like change this into okay. Mm, uh, is tabletop is tabletop that expensive? Mm, I guess. I mean, compared like if you are a competitive TCG player, it's not as expensive as TCG. Oh, you hit the emperor. I mean, well, then you're a heretic. But uh, should I even force you? I mean, mm, anyway, yeah. Today we'll be playing some. Uh, Give me a second. And if it's full screen window. Okay, that works. Yeah, 9 edition is not that hard. It's definitely, yeah, it's definitely a bit expensive, but but there's a very easy way to get into like Warhammer if you just want to play the tabletop, and it's called tabletop simulator. I mean, it's like the only way I could play these days. But yeah, I mean, I guess. Yeah, but yeah, 9 missions is not going to be all that hard. By the way, guys, if the stream is kind of choppy, please tell me because I cannot always like see. I cannot always maintain the contact here. Oh yeah, definitely. The third ticket is going to be way more expensive. Like if you play 30k or forceful stuff, it's going to be really expensive just because it's in resin. Wait, there are people who still play outside of TTS? Unimaginable. I mean, I guess like I've been seeing some people playing it outside of TTS, but mostly like between friends, like really close friends, or like between spouses, or like with their partner. So basically, people like who meet constantly together. Yeah, so for this 500 subscribers, I'm just going to make some showcase. So yes, this is Arma 3. So unless you haven't, yeah, that thing is more aesthetic. That thing is definitely more aesthetic compared to like compared to like general 40k. But you know, if people say that 40k costs an arm and a leg, then 30k definitely like costs a lot more. So I think I'm just going to play put up some blood ravens here. Yes, 3,000 points worth of 30k mechanicum. Wow. I only have like 2,000 points of 40k mechanicum, 40k mechanicus, the false mechanicus one. It's been a long time since the Horus Heresy. I'm now in need to check it too. Oh, yeah, especially now with like what is called nowadays? Solar War or something? You only know people who build minis in real life because they like model it and not because playing them. Well, I do like both. I do like both playing it and like collecting it, like a lot. Yes, this is Warhammer 40k modded. Yes. So I'm currently showcasing a mod called There is Only War for Arma 3. So it's something I've been a part of for like since the inception of this mod. By the way, can you hear the game sound? Can you hear the game sound? Yes, so you can move really fast here. And you can just like, it's going to be very loud though. So how has AdMac felt gameplay wise for you since the new edition dropped? So far I think like AdMac had some pretty some nerfs, definitely some nerf at like such a big issue for me. It looks like PUBG to you? Well, I mean, yeah, I'm a developer in There's Only War. Yes, that is the mod with the Mechanicus Titan. I can show you the Mechanicus Titan because it's not something I work on, but it's something that we are definitely proud of. So let me put it somewhere right here. So destructor, no, we are going heavy. We are going super heavy right now. So yeah, we are going all in. Oh Lord, water fire, yes. Okay, we are just going to like do some stupid stuff called Titan versus Titan, because I want to showcase the sheer insanity of this mod. Oh wow, okay, it's lagged down for a bit. Oh wait, really? It crashed the server when it sounds the Warhorn in multiplayer? Interesting. Oh wow, oh crap. Hey Minty, thank you. Yes, the void shield is really nice. I think overall it took us something like 3 weeks, 2 months, 2 months and 3 weeks to like work on it. Okay, so the leg actually broke. But yes, it's actually fully working. Yes, and okay, I think that is enough showcase for that variant. I think I'm going to go a bit crazier on this one, because why the hell not, right? Why the hell not? Well, yeah, it's going to put a lot of strain on servers because I know like some people complain about like where are we putting Titans? Well, it's first of all, it's mostly the original idea was like to test how big or like how crazy we can go uh, on Arma 3. Now, but yeah, that stomp out is dead. Oh wow, that is really dead. I thought like it's gonna survive for a bit. Oh yeah, you're definitely going to be very much interested in Arma. So I think that's for the Titans, because I'm going to like showcase more. So this next one is from a former developer of There's Only War. His name is Vtuber, a really swell guy. Yes, so originally we for like gas mask stuff we only have like that core of 3. So this guy. So this is like one of my this is like one of the oldest model we have, and like this is the Steel Legion. Yeah, you're definitely not going to find a mod with another Titan, because one, there are like only 2 or 3 people that can like make a walker, and if you want to see what I built, like one of my favorite model I've done for this mod, I guess it's going to be no, not this, guys. The last gun. Give me the last gun. No. Yes, that's core. Keep charging buttons stop the RT. Yes. So this is the Gas Agrippina. Like this is new one. I did build the old one. So if you ever like played it before the update changed the Agrippina, it's going to be my model. Okay, this is still mine. Okay, this is still mine. This is still my model. But yes, this is one of my favorite model I've built for them. It's the it's something I call the Antioch number 43. It's the last gun. It's a gas last gun. Yes, why do they have last guns? Well, they do. Like one of the cheapest weapon around. And there's also like I think one of my earliest work, which is this model. It's a plasma gun. Same with and a weapon tool. Oh, what do you mean weapon tool? Like I think like most of my older stuff had been patched out. Although I will have like something like 9 guns going to drop by the next patch, I believe. So it's all going to be fine. But yes, if you see all these mods, these are from like some of them are from There's Only War, some of them are from DOS. So DOS, yeah. So yeah, anything with the Inquisitor symbol is from DOS. And I think this one is from Vanguard, I believe. Oh yeah, the weapons modded too. Yeah, we mod everything. Yes, there's also orc weapon. So yes, we have shooter. We have like this had not been the picture hasn't been changed. So we also have Tau weapons. I believe let me sort by mod because I can find some stuff easier. Like this is one of my earliest work as well. It's a heavy stubber that I believe are going to get some new stuff soon. So if you want like to know how does the weapon play, like it's going to be like this. Yes, I can sort the weapon by mod in the arsenal. Oh, it actually added change the UI here. Interesting. Huh. I think they changed the sound quite a bit. It's definitely louder than what I'm used to, I think. Or maybe it's like one of my mods, like I have had way too many mods. There are three major factions here. No, not just Imperium of Man, Tau, and Orc. We also have Chaos. We have Chaos here. So we have Alpha Legion, we have Black Legion, Death Guard, Emperor's Children, Iron Warriors, Night Lord, Thousand Suns, Word Bearers, World Eater. Imagine Guard had to use antique 21st century firearms. Oh wow, yeah. And like the weapon in there's only one kinda. It's one of on the stronger end, like definitely far stronger than NATO firearms. So like I know like some people like change it to nerf it a bit, but I do like the fact that the weapons are way stronger than usual. Yeah, yes, we'll make it 4. And then we also have like multiple sub mods. Like one of them are going to make some Eldari and Drukari, I believe. And so I have no idea like the progress on theirs. We also have no, I don't think like the Necron had any work. I think it was just a proof of concept back then. Yeah, I think it's like for now at least, it's just the Imperium of Man, Chaos, Orc, and Tau, with Eldar and Drukari being like being worked by a different team. Then what else do I like have? So let me actually like check the Discord. Like I need to check my Discord for a second for like the additional development. Oh yeah, definitely, yes, definitely just some Eldar here. And yeah, we only have Eldari for now. So, and like the Eldari is going to be having some new stuff, like brand new skeletons, as well as the orcs. But uh, the orcs are still work in progress at the moment. Removing elves makes everything better in my eyes. Yes. I really hate the Eldari in tabletop. So like, yeah. I don't blame you. Like Eldar in tabletop's like kind of OP, to put it mildly. Mm. Like, okay, I need to like showcase. I need to showcase this thing. I want to showcase like some of the older stuff. So like the Sentinels. It's like one of my favorite model as well, because it's like super old by now. I think this is one of the earliest model we worked on, because we were like testing like to see what kind of stuff we can do. Yes, Captain to hit modifier definitely hurt them. So like, I think like one of the difficulties in using the Sentinels is because I can only see with my right side using the picture-in-picture. It's really hard for me as well to like properly see. Yes, there's no more and straight to hit bullshit when dealing with Eldari. So I assume that you, some of you guys are familiar with this mod, so and that is good. So, like I think, so one of the oldest model in our repository was actually this wyvern. I think like this wyvern took like 6 months of work, because we got busy. Basically, we were way too busy. We were having like some issue in trying to implement it, and like, yeah. I mean, you've driven a Sherman? Oh. Yeah, I mean, yeah, the lack of visibility is pretty accurate, but like, it's kind of annoying. And here's the most famous, well, one of the most famous tank in 40k, and here's the view inside. I mean, yeah, it's like it's pretty cramped. Like, yeah, you can barely see anything. Like this. And like the commander's like barely seeing anything as well, and like my viewport is basically non-existent. But this is like definitely better than what we had earlier, before. Yeah, the port tank commander is directly behind the bridge. Yeah, I know. I know, I know. Does the commander load or an autoloader? It's using an autoloader, I believe. So like, let's see it fires. Oh, there's like an anti-tank. Not really that expensive. Not really that fancy. Let's just let it slide for now. Yeah, just let it slide for now. I mean, as much as free time we have right now, this is not one of them. I believe the commander can turn out, but not. Oh, I can fire from up here. Oh yeah, I forgot that we added thing. Oh wow, I haven't been using Lemon Ross in turnout mode for like years. For a year, I guess. The Painblade is best. Yeah, unfortunately we don't have Painblade yet. And we had planned for Macarius. Okay. Yeah, P1 Master Tank, yep. So like, this thing is actually really big. It's like this big. It's like something most people don't realize. Like, this one of the biggest tank in Arma, I believe. If I could bring Painblade here, we just order 5 and win the war. That's true. That's really true. Yeah, I actually wanted like do that with the Kommissar model. Give me a second. I just need like get him out here and change him into what's a vertical HQ. So, okay. Oh yeah, I forgot we do have that. Okay, so Kommissar here. Hey, it's me, but not really. Also, wow, the shadow is still broken here. Oh my god. Oh my god, the shadow is still broken from like a few months ago. Someone, yeah, I guess Fanart never really worked on it, never really fixed it because he was frustrated or something. Yeah, unfortunately we like had plans to make some melee combat, but it had to be cancelled due to issues. Oh wow, I never really realized that it's actually this big, the Capola thing, and the commander is actually like, it's actually flying. Yeah, mill doesn't work well in Arma, unfortunately. Yes, it's not me, because it started with a full pistol, not a phosphor blaster. Give me a second, but there is a mod that adds a phosphor blaster, a phosphor serpentine, which is basically the same thing. It's almost the same thing, but it's like basically the one I prefer to use. This one is from Yanduk. Oh, it doesn't add the thingy. Well, but yeah, this is, yeah, it adds a phosphor pistol, and when you fire it, it does have a phosphor effect. If you sit in night vision, it's going to show. Give me a second. I'm going to change it into night mode. Oh crap! Whoa! I forgot that I don't have to do that. I can like change it from the camera. As you can see, like, yeah, it can glow thing. So you can still see the area. It's kind of a neat thing that we've managed to add. And the modder is now part of our main team, so he's currently making some new stuff as well, like a certain hover tank. So I originally wanted to like to see of how many people actually owns Arma 3, and I want to like maybe make an event one day of like people, so that people can join in and play some Arma 3. But I'm probably going to need like a good server. Yes, great for blinding enemy NV, but also good for you if you want to like see the target enemy when in the dark. Yes, marking heretic targets. I mean, that is exactly what the weapon is used for. And yeah, there's like we have like some Skitari Rangers. We also have some Vanguards, the Plasma Gunner, and Transuranic Arquebus. And I think there's let me check of how many weapons does he have. Like the main weapon. Oh yeah, I thought they added the arc rifle, but I guess it's just the arc pistol, which is good enough, I believe. So like the golden rifle is not my model. I do have a better one, I believe. I will give it to him. I will give it to the person. But the effect is really good. Yes, gun go pew pew. Yeah, I'm going to change it into this guy instead. So, like the Rangers do have a different weapon. It's like the Ranger weapon are radium carbine, and it fires like radioactive bullets. And if you like fire way too close, you're going to damage yourself. Is it supposed to sound like that? I don't know. Maybe like this is not part of the There's Only War mode. This is part of Fort of Mars. Does it sound like Taser? I guess. I mean, it's basically shooting some radiation.
Cease fire.
It's also very deadly. But I mean, like, sound-wise, yeah, it's definitely not going to need some more polish as well. I mean, that is something that's for sure, for sure. And this thing fires like really loudly, so you might want to like tune down the audio for a bit. Going to change it to HE Mag because it's going to fire a really loud bullet.
Fucking cease fire.
We just kills everyone. This thing is firing like one of the biggest. Yep. Revision charge doesn't do damage over time. No, unfortunately, Arma doesn't exactly have damage over time capability, unless of like certain stuff. Oh wow, that guy actually just evaporated. I never realized that. Yes, the small barrel shot at boom. Like one, and yeah, and unlike a certain mod, this actually works. Like it works as an anti-vehicle. I mean, like put him up here. Yes, it is really glorious. Yes, this is a boomstick. Okay, let me put down maybe a chimera. We'll start with the chimera and see how many shots we do need to take out chimera, because it's a bit too strong compared when trying to get for some weapon. I mean, I do like to test weapon here. So 2 shots is more than enough to make them go outside. Now that is satisfying. Oh wow, I never realized that. Yes, this is Kitari version of PTRS of PTRD. Oh wow. Oh my god. Oh my emperor. Only saya bless. Holy emperor just exploded like that. Oh wow. It's not broomstick. It's very satisfying. Yes. I have no idea how many shots does it take to take out a Titan, but considering that it can punch a hole through a Chimera, maybe not that much. Oh, you have to get sleep. It's alright. It's alright. Right. Like if I put anything on this APC class, it's just going to die immediately. So let's pump it up. Yeah, but yeah, good luck with your job. Good luck with your job. Also, yeah, as you can see, like I put my chat on the right side. Probably not the best idea, but okay. Hello, goodbye man. Hello. Yes, and thank you. Let's make it like even more deadly by putting some optics here. It can basically an Emperor's Wrath in a actually this is the Omniscience Wrath, not the Emperor's. Oh. Oof. Okay, respawn. Let me try to make him invincible for a second, because yeah, that is going to be very annoying. No damage, no disable. I just want to select how many shots I can get before a Limros explodes. So ooh. The building actually died first. Oh wow. Yep, I got muted. Oh wow, Limos are actually stronger than usual. Interesting. Considering I think I basically spent all of my bullets here, so yeah, I guess like from what we can assume that is that Lemon Ross is invulnerable to a transuranic arquebus, which makes sense if you like play the tabletop, because like it definitely don't have the enough firepower like to take out Lemon Ross adequately. Wow. Sometimes I forgot of how loud the sounds are in this game. Wow, that's way too loud. Yeah, you can say that it tanked the damage. Oh wow, that nerf's just way too loud for me. Ow. Yeah, I assume that it can tank something like that. Yeah, interesting. So another model I want to like showcase is the thorax. Which is this thing. I think this model was made by Super Trooper as well. You're slowly turning into river. Yes, unfortunately you are turning into river. Yes, you are slowly turning into river, unfortunately. Okay, it's going to lag out a bit, but hopefully it will. Okay, it's now working. Like the lag is normalizing. The puns are affecting me, friend. Yes, even now you are also making a pun. Yes, so that is the thorax. Not exactly the worst weapon, not exactly the scariest APC round, but definitely one of the fastest, I believe. Also, hi Bishop, hello, hello. And here is something that actually took the longest to work correctly. Give me a second. The grenadiers and cars gun. These two models took the longest to properly implement, and there was like a lot of people that complain a lot because back then you cannot refill an ammo pack of you cannot refill the ammo pack of a hot shot gun on both sides, on charge gun and the grenadier. So that was like a big issue, and then it took us something like 2 years to like finally know exactly how to fix it, and it's now one of the it's like one of the most essential weapon for a lot of people, because it's good. It's like a good middle ground between like if you need to kill something very quickly, you just need to put down some grenadier or some cars gun, depending on the unit. So let's put down some Chaos Space Marine. So let's put down some. But yeah, so in this mod we do have from, I believe, this Mark II, Mark III, Mark IV, Mark 5, Mark 6, like a different version of Mark 6, or Mark 7. Like it's different between one from another. So there's like 2 different versions of Mark 7, and then there's Mark 8. That's going to take the longest. Okay, so yes, and yes, all of this was made by one guy. All of this was made possible with the texture work and modeling work of Joas, and the genius implementation by Panzer. So like if you have like ever played the earliest version, it's going to be completely different. So yes, not each and every single Space Marine has a different color, has a different setup and gimmicks. For example, how long did it take to make this mod? So let's do some history lesson. Let's do some history lesson for a second. So first, back then we had a mod that is called Warhammer 40k for Arma 3, like a really old one that was like it was headed by LFH, Lady from Hell, and it was like one of the first Arma 3 mod that has an Imperial Guard and some blood pack. So, and then in 2017, that is like when I first joined in. We had like the mod was basically half dead because there was only Panzer. There's like 5 people that work on it. Wait, less, or like only 4 people that work on it. So it was Panzer, E50 Panzer. There was Super Trooper. There was I believe Zephyr was still active back then, and then there's Cortel, and then there's Lady from Hell. He was like the head mod, the fleet there. So, and then I think it's 2017. So I first joined in back then, like just a random person, like I want to make some model for you guys. I'm like, all right. So, and then like I first started modeling from this mod, essentially. Like if you see a lot of my first model, like yes, going to put it apparent that like this is not exactly the best work that I've done, but it was okay. It was not that bad. So it was 2017, like mid July, I believe. It was mid July, and then we the development team had some really big issue. Mostly because we were sitting on an asset pile. So like we had like I don't know, hundreds of tens of assets that's just needing someone to work on them. Like with some just need some texturing, some needs to be implemented, and it was like the quality was like not that good. To put it mildly, like back then when I first joined, like I was an okay person. Like I was not the best, but like was like the worst either. So like quality control was basically even more non-existent. like a lot of people complain about there's only work, and their main comment is like there's no quality control in terms of like in style differences, which is very much true because we all we are all like fans of like of the game, and each of us has a different interpretation of the model. So like each and every model is going to be a little different from one another. And yeah, so me Panzer Super Trooper and Cortal, then we decided to like we're just going to make our own stuff. And I think it took us something like 6 months before the first there's only war mod that first came to be. So back then we didn't even have like a Space Marine, so our army was just, I believe we only have these three, so the core of 3, and we have some renegades and some orcs. So we had some orcs, so like this is like, I think this is a newer orc, yeah. So like if you can see like the model is kind of old by this point, but it's like even worse at the back then. Like most of us didn't know how to like sculpt properly, and this one looks fakely orky, but back then it's like more humanoid. It's kind of similar to a Deacon more than anything. So yeah, if you let me try to link. Let me try to find. I will like try to find some of the. So back then we worked with Fanart. So Chapter Master Fanart. There is only one. So we had an animation back then. Like somehow we managed to like get an animation way before we ever done the mod. Like I know you're not supposed to do that, but yeah. So I do hope like people can see it. Okay, yep. So back then we had this animation done. It's like wow, that is old. That's really old. And like I think that was done by Caesar. I think that was done by Tony Caesar. Yes, the mod had been through some things. So like if you like, yeah, it's very different from back then. So like yeah, some stuff were like utterly broken. So like Vtuber. So this thing was like back then it was like just going to hover and hover like higher and higher and higher, and basically goes to the sky hitbox because the AI wasn't good. Same with the Vtuber, which is which I believe the bombs. I believe there are still the bombs here. No, I don't think Vtuber have the bombs. Oh no, not Vtuber then. Okay, it's the looted Valkyrie. This one is like one of my early model as well. Like this big bomb. I really like the like. Oh wow, this is going to be, yep. Yeah, I want to go higher and higher. Yes, this plane was it's really old. and like people were like complain, like I mean people always complain like, when's going to be the next update? Like I cannot say. I honestly cannot say because we've been busy. I suppose like some of us were like some of us were deployed. It's not looking good, to be honest, but we are still working on it. So like we have a cannon. I think like the cannon was added a year ago, I believe. There's like I think this was done by Will. So we have a flat deca, we have a normal cannon, we have a scepter. Yeah, people also want more. So yeah, like when like some people like complain like, oh, some people are just this and that, like first time. I've been at this for like years now. I've been dealing with people always asking for many years at this point. And as I think I showcased earlier, yes, we do have a stomper. I think this was done basically as a, I think this was like a prototype to see how crazy we can get with a vehicle, and then there's like after that we just go ham. It's like, all right, let's do a Titan. Basically, it was an escalation of like how crazy we can go. So from Stomper to a Titan, and yeah, the Stomper is really chunky. And then after the Titan, yeah, and then afterwards we, at the moment I think we are just mostly focusing on like slowly patching things up and slowly adding new stuff as well. We are definitely going to need more developer, especially those who know how to like to program, because Arma doesn't really have the easiest setup. It doesn't like the easiest way to like mod things like Unity or Unreal. So it's pretty hard, and we do have like some casualties of like people just not wanting to do that anymore. So yeah. So we also have this thing. We also have a Thunderbolt, which you can like change the pylons. So okay, this way. So yeah, you can get missiles, you can get AA, you can have bombs, you can have rocket pods. I have no idea how to like properly fly, so that is something that I'm currently working on. Like, I suck at flying, okay? I just suck at flying. Now what? Okay. Wait. What did fuck? So you can see like the pylons are different now. Is anyone good at flying though? I've known some people. Like this was actually tested with a pilot, an actual like US Marine pilot. Okay, I swear like Arma packs more. It's an everyday. It's killing me. But yeah, like it has like so many rocket pods. Yeah. Like one of the lead developer is a Marine guy. He's an active service member in the U.S. Marine, so he knows and people in the army do like to play video games. I was like, and he was basically like, oh, I want to test this plane. Like, hi, and he gave some feedback like. And like in the end, like, oh, okay, this feels okay now. This like feels like an A10. Like, oh, that's good. Yes, it's full of rockets. Let's just take a stroll or something. So I believe this thing was made in 2017 as well. I think this was done by French. I kind of forgot his real name, but he's like I think he works at Ubisoft now. He's either working at Ubisoft now or he's now like but he's like a really good modeler. He like makes like really good stuff on the internet. I think his name was Howell Kenuchat. Yeah, his name is Howell Kenuchat. And this was made by Panzer. And like the sound is this is exactly like why people love to use this thing but also like hate to use this thing, because back then you cannot reload it. You just like have this gun and like this pack and you just have like use everything, and like to rearm you had to deal with a lot of stuff, like basically asking Zeus to drop you some new packs and make sure it was filled, and like it's very tedious back then. And nowadays you just need an arsenal, which is good. And it's really accurate, it's really fast, and you can see like in multiple you can see in thermal, like thermal, white thermal, and normal scope, and it's really good. Like, I mean, this is basically was a weapon for Spec Ops. And with the Tarscan, I think it's about the same. I kind of forgot. There's a bit different though. So with Tarscan, you don't have to like to use the scope because you already have like an NV, night vision mode. normally. Like this. And this. Gonna change it to night mode again. Yeah, so Ubisoft lebih lembut. Oke lah, oke lah. Yeah, I guess that's the basic stuff that was added by There's Only War. Oh, I forgot about the blood pack. And like we also have blood pack as well. So they are I think this is the better looking blood pack compared to like a certain mod. So it looked more menacing, I believe. Basically, like they look more evil, to put it mildly. Like they look corn. they do like they do worship corn. Like even when it's shiny, it doesn't look plastic. It still look like, oh, it's metal. It's supposed to be metallic or something. And then they also have this stack 4 as the AG4, which is an APC and also a tank destroyer. It has this it has a main gun and also like a machine gun up here and a machine gun a heavy stabber up here as well. Like compared to Limit Rush, it's just going to explode immediately. But it's really good against APC. I do believe we also have some flavor, which I probably can test on some humans. I believe I can test this on some humans, unsuspecting humans. How often do things armor themselves? Quite a lot, because you know this is armor, and we do have like a degree to maintain here. So like flamer doesn't always work, unfortunately, but when it does work, and it works, well, it works pretty well. Also, like, why the hell is the blood trail over there? I don't know. Armor. I mean, everything do armor themselves quite a lot. I mean, you just have to. Well, you see, when things works, it's a killer. But when things doesn't work, it's also a killer for your PC because it's armor. When things in armor, if a thing decided to armor itself, it's just gonna do some really unpleasant stuff to your rig. even as scary as the flamer, I think one of the scariest weapon we've added in is the humble grenade launcher, because we kind of went ham on the ammo type. So, like for example, we have crack, okay, a frag grenade, okay. We also have crack grenade. We also have smoke. We also have buckshot. We also have flares and also flame magazine. And as advertised, it does shot some uh, flame bullets. So we change it into a flame round, and like it's not that scary, right? And then we'll change it into a crack grenade, which can take out a lemon rust in like 6 shots. I probably should test it on a lemon rust, an actual lemon rust. Okay, give me a second. Here comes a lemon rust to die. Okay, going to disable the damage on this model. And yeah, crack grenade in, fire in the hole. Oh, yeah, you saw a hydro flip over a hill. Yeah, it happens. It usually happens. It's not that odd if some pretty weird thing is happening. Oh, interesting. So why did it got taken out? Let me check how many condition. Oh, interesting. So apparently it still doesn't have enough damage to like properly take out a lemon rust, but yeah, interesting. Interesting. Yes, I mean, if your Hydra got armored, well, you're fucked. But I believe like if you just want like to make sure that you will destroy something, bring a backpack, and I believe this one can be used. And it's going to be very loud and very explosive. well, supposed to be very explosive, but I didn't expect it to survive. Oh, never mind. It died. Well, well, well. I didn't expect it to take it that long, but yeah, it does explode when you apply enough firepower to it. And although like one of my favorite Titan killer is actually this thing, the Hydra, because yeah, there's like a quirk in the AI, and this thing can basically just evaporates the void shield pretty quickly. True, that is true. This thing has 600 in the belt, and it's going to be very loud and very quick. Hey, howdy from Texas. Hello. Hello. And I think my game just hit the teams. Oh, no, never mind. It's just my audio. My audio decided to hit itself. Yeah, I think like there's an issue in the cabling that is causing some problems, but it should be doable. So this thing can just clear the sky. It just can clear the sky. And you can see like it has a heavy bolter in the front, and just some optics inside. So I don't think the inside was like properly done. So well, oh okay, so it's only the driver and the heavy bolter that was that you can use to look inside. So if you change to the red gunner, I don't think you can change like to see the inside. And then afterwards, let's see the wyvern, because it's also pretty interesting. It's pretty interesting to see a wyvern. Like I believe the person who made it was Ishni, and this is like a really interesting artillery to use. Oh, now it's really scary. Okay, so if you would like to change the elevation, you use page up and page down. And yeah, you got airbursts. And just like that. it does like some pretty interesting AdWords moment, and you can use the artillery computer. But definitely what is nothing in my opinion compared to uh, the Tau, because you know they are Tau, and Tau does have some pretty interesting stuff called missiles, called drones, and that drone does have missiles. I kind of forgot how to use this correctly. But about the Earthshaker. Okay, here's the thing about artillery in general. For like Earthshaker, for like Basilisk, it's going to be a while before we even come to like do some artillery, to do more artillery like Basilisk or like an Earthshaker, because Arma is Arma. I believe I can put some people over here, so they can be like our main target today. I'm just going to give him some laser designator, and just one. Okay. Well, there is an RT. It's the artillery is the there is some RT. It's the Wyvern. Okay. I swear my yeah, there's that, and this one has a different. Yeah, I think like if you want to use a proper RT, just use some Wyvern maybe, or just use Zeus for now. We also have some mortars, I believe. There's also mortars that you can use. Give me a second. So we have some AM missiles, we also have some mortars, some less cannon, a heavy bolter, an auto cannon, and an AT launcher. And they all work, and they pretty much work. I think I'm going to try with the heavy bolter first. It does work and does have a pretty great zoom. Like you can see pretty far away from with this, at least for like engagement range. It also have like a really weird zoom out, but you can tweak it as much as you want. So like you have mortars here. I think the thing that went down is the AA. This is the last cannon, an auto cannon. Yeah, unfortunately, like the proper big gun is going to take a while. It's going to take a really while. Yeah. So I think in our next update, okay, I can talk. I think I can talk about this. But in our next update, we are going to have some land speeder and also some Astartes last cannon, Astartes auto cannon as well. So it's going to be pretty interesting what you guys can use. I think it's all going to be made by Dosian. Yeah, it can error burst. Yeah, there's some support. There's some error burst support with the Wyvern. But if you're like looking for like a normal artillery, we don't have that yet. Unfortunately, we don't have that yet. But if you're looking for like a player artillery support, I think you can always use a demolisher. Or if you are with the Astartes here, you can use a Vindicator. You can use a Vindicator, or I don't remember, we also have this Predator. Interesting. We also have Rhino as well. We have Rhino, we have Vindicator, we have Predator. Like, so I think like for Space Marine, I think they are in a pretty good position right now, because other than the lack of air support, I think they are pretty damn tough to beat. And like, it's it's a Rhino, it's an approved Predator, and it's a Vindicator, the classics. I mean, I know like some people are going to say like, what about the primary stuff? I don't know if we will ever have some primary stuff. Maybe soon, maybe never. Because simply put, that implementing the Space Marine is already tough. Like if we put something crazier like flying tank, although we already have one, it's going to break even more stuff, unfortunately. By the way, you can do this. You can open the door. And you can get inside. Like, yeah. You can sit here, but unfortunately you cannot shoot from the inside. Unless you just like be here. And you can shoot outside. So yes, I think like one of the biggest thing that we need to change was like to make them not able to prone. And I just broke something. Yes, so basically you are not supposed to prone, like at all, and it's going to break something, which is like completely normal, because every armor, unfortunately, when you like want to do some animation in armor, you have to do it manually. Like every single animation is manual. Like it's the weirdest and like the oldest. It's kind of weird, like to mod something in armor. And I know like this has like so far this has nothing to do with 500 subscribers or like Independence Day, but I would like to showcase this because this is a special celebration and I want to like to celebrate this with like showcase people that, hey guys, this is something cool that I work on with some really cool people over the last few years. Yeah, if you guys like want to check out this stuff, we'll link it down below in the comment section when this video is up, so you guys can see, so you guys can like properly download the mod and like and test it yourself to see if it's to your liking. Oh, I never knew I could do that. I can now do the sex marine, like if you are like a fan of the old stuff back then. Interesting. I never knew I could do that. No, this like legit. I never knew you could like get on top of a rhino or a predator like that. Interesting. So like you can like, you know, the meme, the really old meme. Oh god, I'm like super old by this point. And also I think like the model was made by the same guy that made this. So I believe it was made by Joas as well. Will I try to make some tabletop simulator mod someday? I don't know. Maybe if like maybe when I'm not lazy enough, when I'm not lazy, I will try to make a mod. Maybe I will like make my own game because I do have a game. Because I do make games. If you ask why there's a head here, that's because I'm currently not using an Astartes head. So like, uh, yeah, just ignore that for a second. So that only happens if you don't have an Astartes set. If you like, see here normally, you'll be fine. You'll totally be fine. But if you are not a Space Marine and then you put it on a Space Marine, it will cause some issue. Anyway, I think it's almost it's been about 2 hours, and unfortunately, I think I have to cut the celebration now because I do have to wake up in the morning tomorrow because it's currently like 9 a.m. and 9 p.m. and yeah, I do have to wake up in the morning because I do have stuff to do. But yeah, thank you guys for coming in to like this weird 500 sub celebration and Independence Day celebration. So earlier, I will also put down some links to a flag ceremony that we had earlier today in Minecraft. I know, weird, but I was like kind of super drunk when organizing it. It happened. Yeah, it's already been 2 hours. Time does fly. But yeah, oh yeah, I'm going to change it into my no, not like this. Oh my god, it's okay. It's crashing. No, please don't crash. Okay, okay, it's not crashing. Okay, yeah. Anyway, if you guys are interested in playing some tabletop simulator with me, you can always check out my Discord. It will be linked down below, and you can always like DM me like I want to play some like maybe we can do some schedule. So I do like to play some board game. I'm a board game fan, to put it mildly. I'm a maniac when playing board games. Like I really like playing board games. So and I'm also like a fan of playing the tabletop version of Warhammer. So if you are ever wondering like, oh, I want to play, I want to learn how to play the 9th edition, like just hit me up. I will probably be able to like to teach you, and I will definitely gonna try to make that newbie's guide to playing 40k because it's new edition and I would like to have new people to learn how to play it. Anyway, oh, I forgot this is not Twitch. We can trade someone. I'm so used to like to streaming on Twitch by this point. Well, I don't mind either way. So yeah. Anyway, thank you guys. Thank you for coming in today. I will see you next time. Goodbye.